Have you ever noticed when you are broke, people don't just ignore your money, they ignore your voice? It looks like your opinion becomes cheaper because your wallet is empty. Let me tell you something that changed me. I used to be the broke friend. I had friends, good friends. We sit down together, talk about business ideas, plans, big dreams, travel, investments, all those big conversations. One day I suggested an idea. Nobody reacted. No, that's smart. No, explain more. Nothing. 10 minutes later, one of my friends, the one who had money, said almost the same exact thing I said. Suddenly, everybody shouted.
Ah, that's a great idea. That's sharp. That makes sense.
And I just sat there because in my head I was thinking. Wait, didn't I just say that? That was the first time I felt it. Not just broke, invincible. It wasn't just the conversation. It was the small things. Going out with friends, but calculating every single price in your head. Checking the menu and praying nobody says, let's pay randomly. When bills comes, your heart start beating fast. You are smiling outside, but inside you are doing emergency mathematics. Then someone jokes, don't worry, we know you don't have money. Everybody laughs. You laugh too. That laugh is heavy. But even jokes carry truth. Then it got worse. Plans started happening without me. Trips, investments, opportunities. Sometimes they won't even call me. And if they did, it would sound like.
We didn't think you'd be interested.
But what they really meant was, we don't think you can afford it. And slowly, I started talking less. Because I noticed something. When you don't have money, people listen to you differently. They don't take your advice seriously. They don't respect your idea fully. It's like your value becomes attached to your financial status. And that hurts. I won't lie. There were nights I doubted myself. I started asking questions like, maybe I'm actually not smart. Maybe I'm behind in life. Maybe there's something in my head and I'm just dreaming. I began shrinking myself. I stopped sharing ideas. I stopped speaking boldly. I stopped dreaming loudly. Not because I wasn't capable, but because I felt unseen. And when you feel unseen for too long, you start questioning your worth. Then one day, something clicked in my head. It wasn't that I lacked value. I just lacked visible results. And this word respects evidence more than potential. The realization hurts, but it freed me. Because instead of fighting for respect in conversation, I decided to build results in silence. Instead of proving myself with words, I decided to prove myself with growth. I stopped announcing my plan. I stopped explaining my vision. I stopped looking for validation. I started learning quietly, working quietly, failing privately, and improving silently. And something powerful happened. My confidence stopped depending on how much people reacted to me. It started depending on how much I was improving. I wasn't rich yet, but I was growing. And growth gives you a different kind of confidence. Let me tell you something important. Being broke is temporary, but feeling worthless, that can be permanent if you are not careful. Don't let your financial season shrink your identity. Your bank account is a chapter, it is not your title. Money can change, but your mindset, that's what determines if you stay stuck or rise. So if you are the broke friend, listen carefully. You are not behind. You are in the building phase. So stay quiet, stay focused, stay dangerous because one day they won't ignore your voice. They'll wait for it. And when that day comes, you won't need to talk too much. Your result to speak. Be honest with me. Have you ever felt invincible because you didn't have money? Drop it in the comment section if relatable. Let's talk about it.